Hi, a question that's in a lot of your minds is, why do I need a real estate agent and why do I need to collaborate with it in my real estate pursuit? Most of you think an agent is somebody who just shows a property and demands a commission, but that's not an agent. The definition of an agent is someone who brings together a willing buyer and a willing seller together for an arm's length transaction is an agent. But is that an agent? I beg to differ, and I think there's something much beyond that, which is what an agent does. When you, Mr. Buyer, decide to come to the market to buy a property, that's all your savings that you've accumulated over the last so many years, or that's all the money that you're going to earn in the next so many years by taking a loan. When you, Mr. Seller, decide to come to the market to sell your property, that's your family's crown jewel. That's your single largest asset that you own. So an agent's job, so both of you, Mr. Buyer and Mr. Seller, both of you are in tremendous stress because these are very, very large financial decisions that you're going to be making. So an agent's role is to Mr. Seller to sell your property in the shortest possible time for the highest possible price in the most hassle-free manner. And to you, Mr. Buyer, our role is to make sure that we convert your money into property in the most hassle-free manner in the shortest possible time, find you property with good title so that you can enjoy the benefits of owning real estate. That, in my opinion, is the true role of an agent. So selecting a competent agent is going to save you time, money, and most importantly, your energy. So what do I mean by that? A good agent will give you, number one, market expertise. Where is the market right now? Where is it going to go? What are the sizes which are selling? Where are the buyers? Where are the sellers in the market? By going to a competent agent in one shot, you know exactly what's happening in the market. Two, access to listings. Now, the real estate market is unfortunately very opaque here in our country. So you need to have access to multiple sources of data to get what availability is in the market. But a competent agent will be plugged into the network and he'll be able to give you all the relevant properties which are available and which could suit you. Three, negotiation skills. An agent is trained to negotiate on your behalf. So go to an agent, he'll be able to get you the best possible deal, handhold you during that process, and make sure that you become a proud property owner. And on the other side, if you're decided to sell a property, to sell your property to somebody who's competent, who can buy your property in the most hassle-free manner. Now, four is guidance through this entire, conundrum which we call a real estate transaction. Because of the nature of the beast, which is real estate, you have to deal with various parties over here, what to expect during the transaction, what are all the documents that you need for this particular transaction, what do you need post-closing. All those steps will be elucidated by a competent agent, and he will, as I said before, handhold you through that particular process. 5, networking. When you're in this real estate journey, you may need to, network with lawyers, chartered accountants, architects, engineers, surveyors, but that's not your job, is it? An agent knows all these people. So if you get, introduced to the right guy, he'll be able to extend his network to you, and you immediately have credible information in all these things. Like you're an NRI. What is NRI TDS? Which has to be deducted for you. It's different. What kind of documents that you need, such as, release deeds or settlement deeds between your family members. All these things can be sorted out if you have a competent agent who can introduce you to the right people. 6 is problem solving. Problem solving because, when two parties who are on either end of the transaction, a charged buyer and a charged seller are sitting there, friction occurs. So it's our job as an agent to make sure both parties, keep their emotions in check, and we have a nice, neat, arm's length deal. And we will encounter some speed bumps along the way. We will encounter some issues. It's our job as a competent agent to set it right and make sure that both parties achieve their end goal. 7 is experience. Now, a competent agent who's been in the market for a long time is going to transfer his experience to you. They've seen multiple cycles in the market, and all that information is available to you once you hire the right guy. So point 8 and 9 are saving time and peace of mind, which is the most important thing. Let me tell you a story. Many, many years ago, someone commissioned a ship. They spent millions and millions of dollars to commission that particular ship, but the thing wouldn't start. So they got the best engineers in the world to come there, check it out. Nothing happened. Then there was an old man who was working in that yard over there, and he's been looking at ships for the last 50 years. He said, can I have a look at it? The ship owner was like, was coming to with his wits end, a couple of $1 million on that ship, interest costs are ticking. What do I do? He said, okay, fine, old man, go do it. Let's see what you can do. All these amazing ship engineers were there with their sophisticated tools and this and that and whatnot. This old man had a hammer. Took that hammer, spent about 15 minutes looking at the ship, at the rudder, picked a point, gave it a whack. Rudder moved, the ship was working. Everyone was amazed. Then he asked the ship owner, can I give you my bill? He said, yes, definitely. He gave a bill of $50,000. Everyone was like shocked. You spent 10 minutes and you're charging me $50,000 for this. What's going on? So can you itemize your bill? He said, okay, no problem. So he wrote down on a piece of paper $2 for the hammer and $49,998 for knowing where to hit. So that applies to a good agent who can help you on your real estate journey. You can go spend all the time in the world, all your energy in the world, running around. But if you get the right agent, he's going to facilitate your real estate objectives and make your life a whole lot easier. Every resource on real estate is available online. Every resource on real estate is available on ChatGPT. There are a whole bunch of people who live on WebMD every day, and they even attempt surgeries on themselves looking at YouTube videos. It all depends on which category that you fall into. If you want to save your time, money, and energy, pick the right agent. Spend your time and effort in choosing the right agent, because that guy is the differentiating factor. All the best on your property journey, and do subscribe if you like content like this.